Good morning, my T-subs, and welcome to the first ever edition of T-Talk Action News. Girl, let's get up into some things. All right, you guys. So before I do this action news, I have to thank each and every last person that has been subscribing. I am now at 10,000 subscribers. I most definitely appreciate it. The next goal is 15,000. It's gonna be 5. That's gonna be the goal. Girl, like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell, become the notification gang. And if you really rock with my channel the way you say you do, watch those ads. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, my PayPal and Cash App will be listed down to the description box. And for anybody who feels any type of way of me saying that, girl, this is how I feel about you. Read between the lines. Child, let's just jump on down into it because, girl, it's been a whole bunch of nonsense going on in the news lately. Now, girl, I know y'all have all heard the story about the woman who decided to go and show her behind down to that damn McDonald's. And after she showed her behind, that manager showed her the blender. Girl, watch this.
I wanted to get some Happy Meals and some cheeseburgers, and that was a very unhappy day for me.
Brittany Price's injuries remind her of this day anytime she looks in the mirror. It was September 22nd. A quick stop through the drive-thru at the McDonald's on Colerain Avenue near Ronald Reagan Highway ended inside with food she says wasn't right flying at a manager and a blender hitting her in the face, shattering her cheekbone and breaking her nose.
I've had surgery. I've had a lot of doctor's appointments, the follow-up, hard mornings, hard afternoons.
The video shows Brittany come inside the restaurant with what she says was a messed up order. She's waiting and waiting for it to be fixed with 4 children in the car. She even refills their drinks to kill time. As she waits, other customers come and go.
Yes, I mean, I wasn't the only one that got frustrated. Watching the video, we see a lot of people that see me and her talking, trying to resolve the issue, and they're like, I'm not dealing with this. They just left. They didn't even place their order.
The time code shows after waiting about 23 minutes, Brittany goes to the car to grab the rest of her order to ask for a refund.
Then it's like you're directly ignoring me. So what choice do I have? I don't have to put up with this. So I went and got the food. I want my money back. And that's kind of where it all goes from there.
The video shows about 25 minutes after she first entered the store, Brittany throws multiple bags of food at the manager. The manager apparently throws a blender at Brittany, and it ricochets off her face, knocking her to the ground.
Some people would say, well, maybe you shouldn't have thrown the food. When you look back at it, is it one of those things where it's like hindsight 2020, or how does that?
I mean, I definitely don't feel like there would have been a different result. I feel like even if we would have just went verbal back and forth, that it still would have escalated to something else.
Now let that be a lesson to all of you hood, projectic, thinking ass people who feel like y'all gonna carry y'all asses down to somebody. Like, I never understood that about my people. I never understood how y'all feel like y'all got the right to go down to somebody's place of business, show your ass, start all kind of calamity, and then now that you received backlash from the nonsense that you created and that you started, you're now the victim, and now you're trying to do a civil lawsuit against McDonald's. But girl, this is the gag. McDonald's ain't got nothing to do with you catching a blender to your face. You got something to do with you getting dome float and chin checked by a flying blender. Not to mention that lady was a manager, and we all know how these managers act when it come down to these fast food establishments. Girl, she was probably short-staffed as it was, because I'm more than sure she had some no-call, no-shows. She probably had to fire somebody for stealing out the damn register and taking food home and every damn thing else. That woman was already dealing with a lot. And instead of you waiting patiently in the line like everybody else did to be heard and get your food done correctly the way you wanted it, that wasn't enough for you. You decided to go out there and show your ass, and Miss Girl, you got chin checked. It has to be lonely at the bottom by yourself. Because from what I've been hearing and from what I've been reading, girl, ain't nobody on your side on this. Actually, you're the laughingstock of the entire African American community, and probably to the Caucasian community, and probably to the McDonald's community as well, girl. And then what makes it even worse for me, girl, as banged up as you was, you would have thought that you would have went down there and made it a criminal suit instead of a civil suit. See, girl, you needed some money and you went about it all in the wrong way. Like, I'm side-eyeing you like this because looking at your pictures, girl, it seemed to me that you would have went for criminal. But then again, technically throwing food at somebody is a form of an assault that you started. You threw the food first. And as far as we're concerned, girl, we just don't feel bad for you. The memes are all around basically going in and letting have on you. And girl, you got kids. And you did all of that for a stinking ass. First of all the children that I know, they don't even eat Happy Meals, girl. They satisfied with a 4-piece and a small fry and a small drink. Girl, that's $3. But see, you want to be all big and fancy like and want to get a damn a Happy Meal. And because it wasn't made right, you felt like you was going to come down there and show your ass and won't nothing bad going to happen to you. Child, we don't feel sorry for you none at all. I'm glad that you done healed. You not broken, but you healed. I appreciate that, but I don't appreciate you trying to sue the company for some shit that did not have to be had you not went down there and was poking that damn bear. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all tell me how you feel about it. But that's how I feel about it. Moving right on along. So, girl, Miss Tank. Child, we got the gag about Miss Tank, girl. Miss Tank did an interview with Angela Yee. I think she has some type of podcast somewhere around there. And basically... girl, he was trying to give us a summary of his real life, but I'm just going to read to you exactly what he said word from word, and we just going to dissect this down. R&B singer Tank says that sucking Diaga doesn't make you gay, and points have been made. The singer made the claim while appearing on podcast Lip Service to promote new album Elevation. Host Angela Yee asked, let's say he sucked a Diaga one time. Say twice. Does that make him gay? Tank. The art of being gay is being gay. Tank patiently explained, no. Here's the thing. Twice is excessive, but let's dig into it. He sucked a Diaga once, and then he's like, I'm not sure if I like it or not. Let me try it again. He then says, you know what? It's not for me. I don't like the taste. It doesn't mean he's gay. It means he sucked Diaga twice. Because the art of being gay is being gay. People have a lot of opinions naturally. The clip has naturally been getting a lot of attention on social media. On Twitter, one Twitter user wrote, you'd be surprised how many men actually think like this. They equate homosexuality with a certain lifestyle they believe being flamboyant, wearing meshed tank tops, and moisturizing makes them gay, not having sexual encounters with other men. However, another commentator argued, trying gay or lesbian sex does not make you gay or a lesbian. You can try something and decide it's not for you. That does not make you gay or a lesbian or even bi. It means the person was bi-curious and figured out it wasn't for them. Use your brains, not your... Use your brains what's not clicking. Child. That came from Pink News. Shout out to Pink News. Now, girl, this is how I feel about this. Tank is full of shit, okay? Girl, listen. And I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I have always felt that Tank had some type of sugar in his tank. Now, I was confused whether it was granulated sugar, Domino's sugar, Sweet and Low, Equal, Splenda. I just knew he had some type of sugar in his tank. Tank, while we appreciate you for partially coming out the closet, I see the community is just, we're going to have to rally around our sister and pull her out of the closet kicking and screaming. Tank, you sucked the Diaga once and you liked it. Okay, you sucked a Diaga twice and you liked it. Stop playing on our intelligence. Like, Tank, there is nothing about you that screams overly masculine. All I do is have sex with women and I love women every day of my life. I just don't get that vibe from you, sis. I've been gay all my life. I know one when I see one. And I'm sorry, Tank. You coming out, first of all, you should have cussed Angela Yee's ass out for even bringing up a situation about you sucking Diaga in the first place, because she never would have done that with Gucci Mane. She never would have done that with Trey Songz. She never would have done that with Lil Wayne. She never would have done that with 50 Cent. She never would have done that with T.I. The fact that she felt more comfortable with asking you a question like that, it says a lot. Now, while I appreciate all of the work that you do for the LGBTQ people, you know, you call yourself an ally to the community and you performed at Gay Pride and this, that, and this. While I appreciate that, Tank, you not fooling us, sis. We just choose to turn a blind eye because of all of the good work and humanitarian work that you do for us. But sis, stop playing on our intelligence, because we're going to get over you in a minute. We're going to get over you in a minute. Stop playing on our intelligence, sis. Because it's 2019, finna be 2020. It makes no sense why you still in the closet at this point. Your music ain't selling. Your tour ain't selling. Your concerts ain't selling. I don't give a damn how many times you take a picture with a sold out crowd. Girl, do anybody around here really go out and buy a Tank CD in the past 10 years? Don't worry, I'll wait, because the only CD that I've ever gotten from Tank was the first one that got, well, I deserve for you to go out and do these things to you, girl. Quiet as kept, I didn't even buy that. Play from Columbia House sent my mama that way back when. Y'all remember Play from Columbia House? The place where you could order CDs out the catalog and you know, they send you a free CD, maybe 1 or 2 free CDs once, maybe twice on every month. Girl, I came home, I was in middle school. I came home and I saw that package there and I saw it was taken. Y'all know my gay ass. Girl, I went on ahead and kept it. I listened to it one time and it really won't for me, but I still kept it. But it just won't my cup of tea. So Tank, girl, we appreciate it, but come on out the closet so we ain't got to drag you out kicking and screaming. Moving right on along. And in other news, exclusive from the Jasmine brand, girl, Love and Hip Hop reunion, K. Michelle unable to attend, Apple Watts not allowed on stage. Girl, this one really made me heated. Hold on, girl. Let me go down into this. All right. The Jasmine brand has an exclusive detail on what allegedly went down at the explosive Love and Hip Hop Hollywood reunion. Sources tell us that K. Michelle was allegedly unable to attend due to having surgery. We're told that the singer, who is one of the main cast members this season, participated remotely for the taping. She just had her final surgery and she couldn't physically travel and was still healing. Shout out to K. Michelle. I really do hope that your healing goes well. Sources also tell us that cast member Apple Watts did show up for the reunion but wasn't on set. A source tell us they wouldn't let her film on stage. She was held in a different area. We're told that she allegedly wasn't allowed to be with the other cast members due to security reasons. She is said to have allegedly threatened physical harm against some of her fellow cast members. The Jasmine brand broke the story that the reunion was filmed earlier this month in Atlanta at Tyler Perry Studios on Oprah Soundstage. Check back later for more details. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Shout out to Tyler Perry and the Tyler Perry Studios. Now, I'm really shocked that Tyler Perry allowed this fugaziness down to his place of business, but he's like, hey, money is money, and, you know, money ain't got no color, money ain't got no taste, money ain't got no class. It's all green and it all spin. Here's my problem with Love and Hip Hop and what they doing. Because, see, y'all trying to pull a Vershandia O'Neal and Eveline Hosada on us. And listen, it's Love and Hip Hop. Their brand of threats and fugaziness go on Atlanta, LA, New York, Miami, and I really hope Miami does not come back, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Yeah, she may have threatened these hoes, so what? So what? So what? So did Jocelyn, so did Tommy, so did Jessica Dime. Girl, miss us with all of that. First of all, y'all have way too much security on that stage ever since that Jocelyn and Stevie J crack meltdown a few years back at the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season. I think it was season 4, I believe that was. Season 5, somewhere around there. Y'all been hyped up on security all season. Now, you mean to tell me that this one woman ain't allowed to be on stage out of all of the fights that done broke out on Love and Hip Hop history? Mona, you losing me. You losing me. You losing me. Like, I'm not with that, because I really like Apple Watts, and Apple Watts filmed a lot this season, and she has a right to be on stage to defend herself and tell her side of her story. This is just like everybody else. Not to mention, you got Zell Swag. I'm more than sure he gonna be on stage. Did we all forget how he led the charge of the brigade on goddamn Mr. Ray's ass on the previous season? When does the hypocrisy stop? Like, girl, if y'all trying to class up Love and Hip Hop, y'all can forget it. The show is ratchet, it's been ratchet, and this is just what, like, girl, I'm moving right on along. I ain't got no time to deal with Mona and her nonsense today. I really don't. Moving right on along to today's final news. The Prancing J-Settes, girl, now y'all know. This is for all of my HBCU heads, because a lot of y'all been emailing me asking me, girl, did you hear? Child, did you know? Bitch, let me tell you the tea. Yes, I heard, allegedly, this is alleged, half of the squad of the girls that make up the Prancing J-Settes have recently been suspended allegedly due to hazing. I did watch Crank Fest last night, and there were only 6 girls. 5 of the girls were crabs that I heard. I heard they were all crabs. Shout out to the crabs. Y'all came through for the come through when it was time for y'all to come through. And baby, y'all ate that whole night. Y'all looked like vets, and I was here for y'all. Shout out to the crabs. The only vet that was there was KG, and KG is the current captain of the J-Set squad. Here's my thing about the hazing situation. When does it all end? Like, have we all forgotten about Robert Champion, who was the drum major for FAMU way back in 2011, and how he lost his life on the bus because of a hazing ritual? You would have thought after a young man, an innocent young man, who only crime was dropping a mace, caused him to lose his life, okay, due to a hazing ritual. I thought we was over all of that then, and I'm very disappointed in the J-Settes, especially with Michaela, because listen, Michaela, y'all all know I love Michaela. Michaela was on the Dancing Doll. Shout out to DD4L. She wasn't there last night, and to me, allegedly, I think she may have been caught up in the whole hazing thing. I hope not. I hope it's just a case of mistaken identity, and we will see Michaela back, because I just don't see Michaela being a part of no hazing type. I just don't see her. I don't see that for her. Maybe I'm being biased. I don't care. I just don't see that for her. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. But this goes out to not just HBCUs, but the PWIs, as well as the community colleges. Stop this hazing nonsense. It's not worth it. Do unto others that you will want them to do unto you. Don't do nothing to nobody that will humiliate and demean them, because y'all already know what it's like. If you're hazing, that means you've been hazed, and you already know what that type of treatment is like, and it doesn't make anybody feel good. I'm really shocked that the Prancing J-Settes was involved in this, but I am proud of the director of the Sonic Boom of the South for sitting them girls down. Like, girl, had it been me, Michaela or not, had it been me, they would have been sitting out for the rest of the season. Like, the buck has to stop somewhere. And you have to make examples out of somebody. And if this is the way to make your example by sitting these girls down for the remainder of the season, then so be it. Put your foot down. Let it be known that hazing of any type, of any kind, will not be tolerated on anybody's campus, anybody's university, anybody's community college. It's not going to go down. Shout out to y'all for that, for doing what y'all had to do. Like, I feel bad for those girls, but I can't feel bad for them. I can't. Because y'all already know the rules and regulations as it pertains to hazing. It makes no sense. Like, but shout out to the school for doing what they had to do, for doing what they feel best. You know, we don't need another hazing death in the African American colleges. We really do not. But girl, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about these stories that I brought to the table for y'all on this, girl, look like this rainy ass day around here down to Long Island. But girl, like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell, become the notification gang. If you really enjoy my videos the way a lot of you say you do, watch those ads. If you would like to support the channel, my PayPal and Cash App will be listed down into the description box. And until next time, I'm signing off for T-Talk Action News. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That kush, that be my starter kit. I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up